We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. J.D. Martinez, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title right after this. Marcus Walden gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now in the box, Ramon Laureano. We are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off. Ball 4. And the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Standing in, Mark Canha. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Hit in the air out to right. Pillar's there. He's got it 1 away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I'm looking for signs of life from Stephen Piscotty. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
The 1-2. Laureano leads off first with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Randy Dobnak gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And Dan, Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Kevin Pillar is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately.
In there, a base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. high and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And he misses with that one. Ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Bobby Dahlbeck. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1 the count. Inside 0-1.
Benintendi on third. Martinez over at second. Bogarts at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Second inning set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two and one to the A's first baseman.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 2-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The average sits at 294, 26 home runs and 79 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Chris Davis now, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 is high and outside for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Devers aboard here at first with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
In now, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Nope.
2-0. Grounded weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Jackie.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Set. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Sheldon Noisy, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Sheldon Noisy.
Here comes the first pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
All even now, 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Austin Allen, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He worked the walk to open up the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Hit down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Man at second here with two away, and striding in to bat next, it will be Mark Canha. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Red Sox, the right fielder, Kevin.
And the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Piscotty has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So with 1 out, a reminder that MLB The Show is your home for Boston Red Sox baseball all season long as you take a look at what's coming up here for the Sox in the week ahead. One gone here in the Boston 3rd. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Popped him up. Allen has a play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Xander Bogaerts would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. Dahlbeck has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Now batting.
Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool him, and the umpire too.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. This is hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi heads back on it. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So they'll try to make something of this 4th inning after all, as he's into second with a 2-out double. And with that, we take a look at the A's leaders in that category, and sure enough, his name is right there at the top. Chris Davis next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fouled off. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. Chapman at second with 2 down. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch.
Bogaerts.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Bogarts takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Go back.
Stepping in, Bobby Dahlbeck. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. He drew a walk his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
There's strike two as it catches the outside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Here comes Davis. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for Oakland.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Steven Piscotty.
Here's the first pitch to him. Steven Piscotty is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Piscotty brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark, and it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, and foul. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Ripped down the first base line.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pilar moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. Now at the plate, Sheldon Noisy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
Now at the plate, Austin Allen. First offering on its way. Chopper to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We'll see the former MVP Dustin Pedroia when we get back. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dustin Pedroia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. bouncer up the middle. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next will be Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
So now it's Mark Canha as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Laureano leads off second with nobody out. Grounded to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And there's one down now.
We talk about this all the time in the game, having an internal clock. That's exactly what he had right there. He had plenty of time to take an extra step and secure his grip on that throw.
So one gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Olson is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season.
Now meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No balls and 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The A's lead this one 1-0. So striding in, Kevin Pillar. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in his zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Pilar gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Allen over to his right. One down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. From the stretch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Davis going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Throw over to first. Back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two out with the man at first. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's off the green monster. Pilar rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Piscotty, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Heath Hembry is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Heath Hembry.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's six out.
The 1-0. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bradley is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
This pitch is popped up. Dahlbeck in foul ground. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sheldon Noisy. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Score remains tied 1-1. Mike Fiers gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Mike Fiers.
Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers.
The 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Striding in, Christian Vasquez. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's 0 for 11. He's set. Here it comes. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
There goes Pedroia. Pitch inside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fires into his motion. Full count pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Allen.
The catcher, Austin Allen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 out.
Now batting, number 22.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ramon Laureano. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Mark Canha. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. A's are gone in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Right side and right into the shift. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Striding into the box, Andrew Benintendi. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Brandon Workman comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Brandon Workman.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. Singled home a run in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a one-run lead.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
At the plate now, Matt Chapman.
The third baseman,
Fouled off.
Matt Chapman.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Davis.
So stepping in, Chris Davis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second and bobbled out there by Pedroia. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 2-1 A's. Joaquin Soria comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
First pitch on its way. Xander Bogaerts stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 1 for 5. And it's fouled away. Martinez on at first. Nobody out. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping up to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Out in front of it, strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. Michael Chavis will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at first for the Red Sox, number 23, Michael Chavis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for the Red Sox. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Oakland came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Mike Fiers wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Joaquin Soria records the save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.